Well, if you have a Bible with you, you might want to go ahead and go over to Revelation 13. We are in the book of Revelations and Revelation, or in the book of Revelation, in Revelation in Revelation 13 tonight as we continue through this book. And this is not good over here. Let's see what's going on. We're having some little difficulties. Let's see what happens when we do this now. As we've been going through this book, just by way of review and where we're at and how we've gotten here, there have been letters to the seven churches written. There are seven churches in Asia where Jesus actually dictates to John what to write and what to say. Hmm. I'm having the people on YouTube are seeing like just one small corner of the window here. That's not good. Let me try to help them out just a little bit. I don't know what I don't know what I can do to help them out, but you know, they're there. We're here. Um, he's written these letters to the seven churches, and in doing so, really he's come to the most pertinent um, point of what of the book for us as far as our dealings and as far as what's going on, because so much of this book takes place future when the church is actually in heaven. They're tucked away, and really what we're seeing in this book, as we've said, is the judgment of God, the promised judgment of God being poured out on the world, but also the restoration of the nation of Israel. And as we see these things come to fruition, you know, it's easy to say, well, why does this matter to us? Well, it matters to us because this is where we're all headed toward the very end of this book together. And it's also just a way to say, look, we serve a God who's in control, who knows the end from the beginning, and we can trust him, we can trust his word, and we can take heart in his word and knowing that he is going to do what he said he will do. Um, then, as we continue on here and look, I'm telling you, this is the weirdest thing. I'm seeing if it's going to be the same across the board here. John gets called into heaven after he writes those letters. Oh, back to the letters. I'm sorry, I started rambling. As I do, those seven letters become really pertinent to us because not only were they actual churches, but because all of the issues and things going on in those churches can pertain to churches and us as individuals today. Like it's not necessarily just um, it's not necessarily just for those churches. And so there's a practical application for the church today. But then there's also a prophetic application that may be there, that may be behind there, and that is, you know, you ask these questions: why those seven specific churches? Why why the why why that order? And if you look at the church history, there's some who will actually say, well, this is the church throughout history, throughout time. So there's that's in view with these things.